I think we probably all agree, and maybe they'll back me up, that I think it's anybody nowadays. It's anybody that might need some extra time, anybody that might have a job. We used to think of them as people who needed to take it online for a particular reason, but nowadays it could be somebody who lives a block away from Kirkwood and just doesn't necessarily want to come to class.
Yeah, it seems to be an aspect of flexibility in some cases. They're going to be taking some face-to-face classes and some online classes at the same time, and it seems to kind of balance it out nicely.
Yeah.
Though we do get some students who do come from us from distances.
Military.
Military. This last summer I had a couple people from mainland China who were in my class. So that was interesting to work with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with everything you guys are saying, and I think it's sometimes too, students just need that extra class, and they're looking at their schedule, and it's like, okay, I can do an online class, and that would be, I can do it at my own convenience, my own pace.
There is a subset of students who might consider online classes as easier if they have not necessarily taken a class online before, but I think within the first few weeks they realize very quickly that it is not easier. So you might get some of those that might be a little surprised at the amount or the pace, the amount of work that you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think the number one thing for the instructor is we have to facilitate the course, and we have to keep the students focused, because a lot of students don't realize, in an online course, we're going to be covering as much, if not more, of the information that you have in a face-to-face class. And so they think, they can miss like the first 2 weeks, they can catch up, and it's not the case. I mean, they really have to be focused, and so that's our job, is to make sure they stay focused and they get everything done.
Yeah, one thing I do frequently is, and I've started this already, is emails out to my students to encourage them to get going, get into the discussion rooms, read the syllabus, make sure that they understand what it is that is expected of them, and to check Angel frequently. Mm-hmm. I mean, they need to come in more than just once a week or once a month. They need to come in and see what's going on. They need to see the announcements. We all use announcement boxes. And if they're having any issues, and this is where the facilitating comes in, urge them to talk to you.
And you have to be as present as you ask your students to be, so that's the other side of it. But also be ready to front load the information. You have to be someone who is ready to put everything up on Angel quickly, so that they have the availability. A lot of them want to work ahead. So the profile is sometimes less of being there every week like you would in your classroom, but being able to have all the information up front and then being there to coach them along. Because if you're trying to add information every single week, you'll probably drive yourself crazy. So you have to be a lot more organized, I think, to be an online instructor.
Right. I think in some cases, like I was just talking to one of my classes and in the email, and I was kind of praising them for the responses that they were already giving me in the first discussion. And that really urged them a lot more people to come in. I sent it out as a letter. Everybody got it. I just was saying, you are the guys I want to hang out with. You've got some great ideas. And they felt very, I hope, encouraged when they heard that. And I found a lot of people coming back in to do more posts to each other. So it became more of a community.
And if they self-select, if they're people that are taking the online class and they've taken it before, they hit the ground running. They know what they have to do, while your first week class face-to-face is sort of yawny and trying to get into things. Your online students are already posting and checking all this stuff, so it's a different pace.
Yeah, you have to be honest with them too. I mean, that's another thing. If you don't hear from somebody for a while, to come in and say where.
Check in.
Come in. I mean, haven't seen you in discussion, or I need to hear from you. And it does, and I know it happens to all of us, is that people, they sit back and they wait. And that's not a good idea in this kind of facility. Don't wait. Talk. If you have a question, ask it, because it's usually something simple that can be answered.